What's the deal, gang? Yo, I like that song. We about to bring it back. Oh, let's go back here. 17. Let's hit him with. Oh, wait, where is it? Wait, that previous one? Oh, right here, this one. This right here. Yeah. Back to this. That's funny. Yo, if you rewind that when I rolled off screen, I see the delayed video here. That was funny. That shit made me laugh. It looked like something pulled me off screen. That's funny. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So gang, what a like I was so happy with the way this played out after stream. I don't know, whoever was in the signal channel, I mean, if you guys caught that with me, you guys probably got a better entry because it ended up being, I saw it a bit late. I waited for the candle, but I was out with the kids and I didn't realize what time it was, so I rushed back and I got to the candle about 3 minutes late, and it should have been a limit. But anyway, I market executed, but the candle came up against me a little bit. So if you guys saw that like 2, 3, 5 minutes in, you got a better entry than me. Very rarely do we market execute in the signal channel, right? But today that's what it was, and we talked about this on stream, right? As we ranged through all of it, right? Said, hey, let the market close outside. Let it close outside it. That's our indication of volume. And then either up or down, we're going to drive. And when it came back to support, right? Look at the levels here. Very, very interesting. Got one level there. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna talk about this. If you guys want to see it, join the fucking signals community. And go follow me on IG. Because I'm sitting here going over it talking about Wix, stop living in the past. I have to take my own advice. Yo, these headphones are not enough for this hair. I feel like yeah. You ever watch Boy Meets World? You guys remember that show? Boy Meets World? No? Come on, gang. Back in the 1900s? You guys don't remember? You remember, Reggie remembers the day you go giving away your edge. I mean, your edge, your age. Your age is your edge. Yeah, you remember Topanga? I know you remember Topanga. Because you always wanted Topanga, right? You had a crush on her. Yeah, she was like everybody's childhood crush. Ain't gonna lie. Cutie pie. I don't know. Bro, I just smoked. That's how I find my mind's just random. And I was she did bro dirty though. Yeah. But I remember she was always like messing with her hair and nails. And then she was like, with this hair and these nails, I am so at the most. I was like, fuck, I gotta do something with this fucking hair because I'm always messing with it. And I'm like, yeah. With this hair, I am so on stream. Damn, Topanga. She got like an AARP card now, probably, right? She's what, like, she's got to be close to 60. That's wild. Or 50, like over 50, right? Oh, wait, what? People at the Zoom door? Gotcha. Come on, man. Come on here. Come on, Lee. Yeah. By the way, I'm leaving early today. 9:45 before the 4-hour close. Let's hope we get something before then. Yeah, no long stream tonight. Looks like we're making our way up here. How many people we got in here? All right, over 100. Let's do it. Let's get a breakdown in here. Daily closed bullish. We're expecting today to come up here and fill the wick, which it just did. See if it continues up. 4-hour closed bullish. Grabbed orders, came back to that support, reaching a previous untested support that we might turn into a resistance here. You see, we've never come back here, so we're coming back to this area now, finally. We're right at it. So let's see if it holds, or does it fill this minor range here? Why do I say this is minor? Because, yeah, this is a lot of range in relation to what we usually do, but right now, in relation to the levels and the way they're built here, once we start getting closures above 50.39, we are likely to see 51.64 at some point, eventually, in some way, shape, or form. This is an interesting closure. This hourly, no top wick, no bottom wick, indicating the top and bottom of this candle is the range. Yeah, that's crazy. This entire candle is the range. We've actually had that quite nicely here. That's a stupid candle. I hate shit like that. Like, remember I was telling my kids a scary story about a candle, a bedtime story about a candle that opened with no wick and then it closed with no wick? Remember that one? And I was like, you know what's even crazier? It's a 4-hour candle. Well, this one's an hourly candle. This kind of sucks. I'm gonna need this. we're going to need to rely on the smaller time frame structure here. Daily's got a bottom wick. We could continue up. And range wise, last time we came up from these levels, if you look, if you want to see what it's mirroring, this drive stalled out right there. Right? So this would make sense for us to continue up here. Maybe not close up here, but it would make sense to at least tap these areas for price to at least get there and maybe have something similar to this candle. And if that's the case, what's up there? Sorry, give me a sec, chat. I'm thinking. So, what I understand about these kind of candles is this candle does not have a top wick, indicating a resistance. This current candle didn't create one off the rip. It needs to create one, but it doesn't have the momentum of a clean range, because when it breaks into here, there's some kind of orders here that haven't been cleared out. So usually this candle will create a top wick, clear those orders out, come back down, grab this bottom wick, and then it'll come here with a lot of momentum. No more orders in this area. It just cleared them out. And with all that volume, it'll just fill the range up. We don't have this top wick here. So I think it might create one and come back down. And it's highly likely that happens. And if it doesn't, if it starts filling the range up, we're going to need it to pull back, establish a support that's, or at a level that's historically accurate, right? There's precedent at that level, and then we'll look for some buys. Zoom door, my bad. Come on in. Come on in. I got my southern vibe today. Started the morning as a New Yorker and slowly moved down south. It's funny, when you travel from New York down to Florida, it's like it gets really, really like southern, and then you reach Georgia, it's like very south. And then you cross from Georgia to Florida and you're back in the south, in the northeast. How does that happen? Like as soon as you get to Florida from Georgia, you're back in the northeast. More people at the Zoom door. I got you. Hey, do me a favor. Close that door. What I'm trying to tell you, gang, at the moment, you weren't listening, is we're gonna need to wait. There's more candles left to print. Hold on. Yeah, I would expect price to come back down in range here. The blue line is a 4-hour level. This is something I've noticed, but it's not something I've ever, you know, sample size though, that I have data on. So just from my knowledge, right? Typically this one drive, we should see a reaction to blue level and then small push down. But if it doesn't, if it drives through the range, it drives through the range. We haven't had a closure above the range, close no top wick. Just makes sense to bounce back down here off the 4-hour level. If it holds the 4-hour wick. Oh, the 4-hour level is a bit higher. I'm sorry, it's right here. I don't know why I put it down there. There's that reaction, the initial reaction, right? We were just talking. This is what I see, the 4-hour level right there. Tap right into it. It's just, there's nothing else here for me to say, you know, this is a high quality entry. I've seen this happen many times, but it's going to need to be the next candle, right? It's going to need to be the candle that really closes above here and then breaks this high. But based on everything that we see here, right, this candle had no top wick, and this candle didn't create a top wick in the beginning. So it's the first time it's going through these orders. Maybe it's not enough and it blows through it, right? But we saw a reaction here at the 4-hour level based on many things in the market. Based on the way this closed, based on the way this opened, and based on the 4-hour level. Wonder if it brings this back down under the range. That'd be amazing, right? There's a wick to fill here, you know, on a range. A very, very interesting observation. Don't get me wrong. There's room on a small time frame to fill this. So maybe you come fill this and make a 4-hour top wick. No entries anywhere here yet. Doom door. I think I've let everybody in. Yeah, please drop a like, sub to the channel if you're new here. If you're just showing up for the first time. Quick blast up. 200 pips. This is 200 pips. This is a stupid game. This is a stupid game. This little shit right here is 200 pips. This candle is 700. Kenny carried the stream for real while he was gone yesterday. That's a W. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I'm appreciative. But today, I'm actually gonna call it. I'll take it to the signal channel at around 9:45. Blasting through it. 1 hour. 30 level, yeah. Also a reaction level. Hey! Don't yell at them. I'll close my door, please. I hear you. I hear you's fighting. $200 pips, the old 20 pips. That's how I look at it. I lowered my lot sizes by just 10x, right? 10 times. So every 200 pips, you basically treat it like 20 pips. $25 pips, stop here. Yeah, I see. I believe we'll see a reaction at the top of the range here once you fill it, because the hourly 30, 15. The 15's a bit higher. Hold on. Zoom door. Gotcha. More people. Welcome. Yeah, shout out to Kenny. Really taking the initiative. Just taking it with y'all. Appreciate that. Is this candle 600 pips or am I tripping? Any reason gold has had so much volume recently? I personally believe it's just the fact that we're in uncharted territory. All right, we've never been here. We're trading at above 5,000 right now. It's gonna take a little bit of time, and then you have a whole bunch of, you have uncharted territory. You have all the news, all the uncertainty, all the instability. You have all of a sudden all this volume coming into a new contract, right? We adjust, right? It's not like you're gonna be like, ah, fuck this, I quit, right? No, just. Yeah, so the expectation here is for price in some way, shape, or form to retest these areas. We could do that, but then still close above. Then I would like to trade through here. For now, we need to retest 50.39. That's a higher time frame level here from which you drive all the way up. Right? But right now we need to see some reactions at these levels. You're an agency. It's very I might say this and then it'll do it, but it's unlikely that the candle drives through this range. It'll come back to grab orders. Market will come back to grab orders. But if it does, it does, and then we're looking for a retest. But we'll see what happens. Hello, Wix, my friend. Okay, I love how you said that. More people at the Zoom door. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Open Blueberry account you recommended in Canada. Which platform should use? I don't remember recommending Blueberry. When did I do that? That's gotta be like a Blueberry burner. That's definitely going for Blueberry with their burner. I did not recommend Blueberry. You might be thinking of Don. Yeah, I know. Don uses Blueberry. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can pull back. See if we can pull back, and if we do, we end up coming down back to previous resistance, or will we stay above you? Above 50-40. Still good with Dom? Of course, yeah. Matter of fact, about to call him right now. No. I feel like in a way this is good because I think more hype music would make you more impulsive, right? Like anybody ever drive faster or drive based on their music? Anybody turn their music down when they pull up at a light? Not like turn it down for the light, but like I drive fast, I turn it up. But when I press the brakes, I turn it down a bit. And I'm like, how the fuck is this knob related to my brakes? The faster it's weird. It's like a reflex. The faster I drive, I'd be turning it up. Slower I drive, I'd be turning it down. I'd be like, wait a minute. Like, why I be doing this so random? Like, I don't even You guys ever be at home and just turn the TV up all the way? And like somebody tell you turn it down and be like, man, what are you talking about? I never even touched it. You'd be looking at it and like, oh shit, I've just subconsciously turned this up like by 20. Yeah. If you're not doing it yet, you will be. Let me know when this starts happening to you. A cool little pullback. 4-hour level. Oh. It's called accelerating volume. Checking your saying? I don't know. I come prepackaged with it. Like I got like no. That is a feature that's installed in my brain from factory. I'm nice. I'm probably more accurate than the actual car. I'll probably match that volume better. Behind these pullbacks, Harmony. You ain't lying. Keep getting these closures with no wicks. Nice little rally here. What's up, FX Jam? Oh. Oh, by the way, this was the beginning to my January. So we fought that off. We fought half of it off. This was today. This is how we ended the day. Remember, this is what we started. The day started -5, -480, -63 pips. This is how we ended the day. So, told you we're gonna end it in the green. So, had a really bad day here. One day. One day. Took profits. One bad day. And if you go back on this day, on that stream, hold on. If you go back to this day, on that day, somebody in the stream asked me, why did you hide the balance back? Because I started getting a lot of comments, and it's like I gotta focus on making this money and not all in one trade. So I put it away, and it's kind of been steady. Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but since we already went to that page, all right, let's go over it. But today started off minus 500, minus 480, and we still closed in the green. Let him hate. Wait, who's hating? No, there's nobody hating. But I got a lot of comments that day that I hit mine. And you know what it was? It was just one of the first. It was one of the first of these candles where you just don't expect a 10 million pip move. I was like, what the fuck happened there? And then the market started making this a normal thing. Since then, kind of fought it off. But you can see, like, I'm not revenge trading. I'm not going for a massive one. Just kind of fought it off because this is a live account. I'll get payouts on this for, you know, for anything over 15,000. Let's go down. See that? Oh, just kind of steady. I didn't trade here for a week, so did not trade all of this. Yeah, I forgot who texted me. I had like 2 or 3 people text me, and they're like, "Man, you stop responding. You stop replying. What's going on?" I was like, I need to focus on my shit because the beginning of January was strange with the volume. It's just weren't used to seeing the volume that we used to. But there's a reason we're on a live account here, right? November, December, October, like we went undefeated in September. We went undefeated in November, and October we had 6 losses. I didn't blow the account. I didn't go revenge trade. I just kind of tuned everything out. I closed everything. I was like, I need to focus on myself and adjust to these ranges. Yeah, I wasn't gonna show it, but it kind of went there by mistake. I was gonna talk about it once I've made it back. I was gonna make a story about it and be like, hey, all right, so for the last couple of weeks, this is what happened. That'll be before the end of the month. Yeah. I mean, this was only like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So, but that's the first 2 weeks of the year. Yeah, like they started tough, and even in the signal channel. But like I said, we went months at a time without losses, and you know, March, April, May usually this supersize your account months. So that's all I had. projecting off level. See, it's a 30. Back to the 4 hour. $30 closed above. But in order to see buys, we need to close above 5078.9 or find the support here. So let's see if this can find a support. It might slingshot if it taps this area. Tops. Yeah, the hourly's still open. Once it comes down here, it could flip bearish. That would be interesting. That's what I would like to see. That would be cool. Probably you blocked me. I didn't block anyone. What are you talking about? Which one of y'all kicked me? I do not block anyone. More people at the Zoom though. But it's not like, you know, those losses were hidden. Some of those losses were on stream. Some of those losses were the big one that was in the signal channel. Signal stuck with me. But since then, we've been macking it. Want to know if I should use MT5 directly trading view? I chart on trading view and I trade on MT5 and trading view. That's what I do. I don't know what you should do. It's whatever's more convenient, more user friendly, more whatever clicks with you better. Project X clicks with me. I fucking love this platform. Did ask Grok. Hey, Jay, no promoting. No promoting. Third-party platforms. Ask Beep about Beep. We're gonna have to redact that. Well, this is about this chat's gonna become more secretive than these fucking Epstein files. We about to redact the whole chat. Nothing but black boxes all around.
Those Epstein files, though, man.
Man, let's not say anything right now, bro. I regret saying it already. No E word on here. No E word. No E word. They were eating kid. Bro, there's a big paragraph in there that says a lot of this information these files contain both what you call it, true statements and false statements, like, or like, you know, there's stuff that might not be real, stuff that was just made up and put in the files and they just haven't edited stuff, faxed in, put in by the previous administrator. They don't freaking know. Some stories are funny.
And we still haven't released 3 million of the files. There's another 3 million documents that still haven't been released.
Crazy. don't know. 30 never gave a top wick here. The hourly's flipped bearish. Very indecisive here because the previous candle doesn't have a top wick. So remember, we were expecting it to tap the 4-hour and come down. 4-hour was right here. Went a little past it, but still came down. So that followed along nicely. Now we just need to figure out where this closes. Give me a sec, chat. Give me a second, chat. 1 minute. Oh. Damn, gravity got me again. Hold on a second, chat. Got him a snack. Did the damn thing. Pull it up. Little cryptochronic kind of lot. See what happens. Yeah, we need some kind of support to form down here. These areas. I would not mind bearish 1 hour candle. That it closed right at the 4-hour level. It holds here. I mean, we could have a celery play. If you place a F on a regular BH, could you see if... Whoa. I need a motion. Will you replace the buy stop in case it does break high again or invalid? Sometimes I do, yeah. There's plenty of times where I give the trade a second chance. It might take me out, come right back up, and it's happened before. Jesus. This gonna drive now? 1 minute here. 1 more minute. Even then, like, nothing to take here on the 15 minutes. Don't know if I was unlucky, I shouldn't do that no more. Maybe there was a, because those are 3 positions. Like, you might have given it a second chance when already different things formed already. Well, hold on a second. Give me a sec. Unlucky. I think after the first, you might have been caught in that chop, and your job was just to identify that if it's that chop, wait for it to leave. Maybe your position is valid, but not in a chop like that. No, you read my last message. Beautiful, enlighten me, and try the fixed range volume. I have no idea what that is, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I think if you lose twice, you know, I'll try it again, but that's just my opinion. Sometimes you lose once, you don't try again. Depending, maybe you haven't noticed something that was there. Go back to it. Go in replay mode. Okay, push. Still think I was up here. We'll see. No, I'm not in the straight. No. No. You have the 30 flip. The hourly's still open. Previous candle had no top wick. 15 closed bearish. You don't have any single time frame in your direction except the 30-minute wick fill, which hey, it's not bad. It's good in its own right, but it's just not enough for me. Because I just explained, because it's only a 30 flip. It's not anything else. Breaking a previous 15, but it closed bearish and didn't close bearish. Well, it did. I guess there's a level there. I was looking for it to come down here. I didn't see this on the 15. It's a good level. But yeah, I need a bullish closure. I'm not taking the celery play here. I just wanted a bullish closure. What I was looking for is for this 15 to close bullish, get that bottom wick entry. Only 300? Yeah, I'm glad we put the 300. They usually, you know where they go? They show up really, a lot of people show up closer to 10. 10, 11. So when I've ran the stream longer, people show up later. But they will show up. I just gotta hold a longer stream. Tonight, that's not gonna be the case. I can't do that tonight. People is a lot low-key. Yeah, but we've gotten used to Asian session delivering around 450, 500 lately, right? Wait. Yeah, around 20. Need 20 more subs for 30.2. That'd be awesome. Yeah, let's come on, gang. Come support. But they're all waiting on a W. So I feel that. FTMO good broker. They paid me. They're not a broker, right? They're a funding company. They paid me when I did Forex. Sorry, they were the first ever challenge that I did. We suggest by who? No, I would not go to Russia. Blocked in your country. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of things are blocked in your country right now. A lot of them by your own country. You can read that? Yeah, I can read that. I can write it. How about that? Hold on. I can just fight. Yep. Thank you for joining us, Will UFX. Thank you for showing up. Gotcha. Three minutes on the hourly. This is a little tough. We might be playing below 50-40 on for the next 4-hour candle. We'll see. We want this hourly to close. Am I looking for longs or shorts? It really depends how this candle closes. Well, what we do here on the hourly. We've had this massive rally, right? That just over here once again. 1,400 pips. I want to see some kind of pullback so we could retest whatever highs we make. Which means we have to, at some point, finish making the highs. And I don't know if we've made them yet. It might be the next hard and trading to the calves. Okay. It might be the next 4 hour. You know what I mean? Because the next 4 hours is going to need to make a bottom wick. You might be better off waiting on the bottom wick of the next 4 hour. Wondering if Giannis goes to the Knicks. I don't know if I really want that, but then again, the way the Knicks are constructed right now, they're the deepest team in the league, but They're not championship team. All right, 1 hour closed. Bullish. Le candle. Give me a top wick and come back down. Retest the lows here. Pull back after that. This is good. This is good. Top wick's good. We expect it. Come down to these areas. Yeah. Reggie, you taking this? The area, huh? Kenny over there riding buys all day. Like this top looks to come down. Back to 258. That's a clean ass range, yo. See what this top would be. I think if you were looking for sells there off the like candle, I think you take them here. Quick, keep it as your stop. That's a scary sell. Be there. 20 pips. I'm not looking. Sucks since flip flops. What do you mean? He took his talents to South Beach. I kind of did that too. Me and Brown, we set the standard for this thing. So much bullish volume. Where are you going? calculate how many pips I'm up. Get yourself like a pip counter, little indicator, right? It'll tell you. Because, look, I know for a fact that to get to this point, people have explained it to you. And if you didn't understand, you just get an indicator. And don't use any, any brain power on that. Get it? It's a... Forgive me, I just had a brain fart. It's a bandwidth problem. I was looking for the word bandwidth. No, it's a bandwidth problem. What's the drawing on the back wall? The Rolling Stones. And they're rolling stoned. Bailas. Are stones females in Spanish? Yeah, it's gonna drive up as far as it wants. We need structure. The most recent structure here, this, and see, closure above here would make sense. The pullback here would make sense too. And if we are able to come down here, tell me, it's not too bad. might be a 4-hour play, next 4-hour play, but lost. My fault. Lost one. Yo, show. I'm not even Spanish, man. What's the deal? What's good? Exhale. That's see ya. I'm just looking at this push up and up and up and up and fly and until there's structure formed. No trade. Give me a second. Get on to that. Yeah, this is Project X, and apparently top one hasn't switched over just. You can still buy. Yeah, if only it were that easy. If only it was that simple. But I head out, take my W for the night. Hope you have a good rest of the session. Thanks for the stream. As always, got you off to bed, 2 a.m. Wake up 7. See you tomorrow. Thanks for your time. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a short stream here too. I'm leaving in about 20 minutes. I just wanna see these closures through. Let's see if we could get something. Damn, this guy looks like a killer. Let's get him in here. He's been here. He's been on camp plenty of time. Or a few times. At least leave him alone. Yo, gang, please drop a like, sub to the channel. Please. Oh, you guys forget. Oh, a lot of you new here. Please do that. I say stream is the most disciplined strategic channel out there for real, but I found you better not to trade and lose. I love it. Been coming in for a few weeks now. Best group out there. Yay, W. Looks new to gold trading, so usually it's not a range. No. Get rid of some of these levels. Dude, discount for the signal channel? No. It is what it is. I tried to add crypto payments today. But the crypto payment, it's gonna be on a 1 year only. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, right now it's so cheap.
Muted.
Yo, how long have I been muted? What's the last thing you guys heard me say? The whole time?
Haven't heard anything for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Does the volume usually pick up at some point? No, we've had nothing but volume. I was just explaining while I was muted. Look at this. It's just nothing but a rally. It's coming up here. Yeah, you keep closing outside the range. Nothing but volume here. But we just... Excuse me. I need a pullback. Kind of trade. What kind of background do you have before trading? I owned businesses before this, and before I owned businesses in my last job where I was an employee, I worked for I did financial consultant for a bank in New York. Sorry, the lips ain't moving. What else? On the WAP, you added one-time payment. What is that? I tried to add a crypto payment option. I don't know if it worked. Double check. You guys gotta check. I don't know if it did. Might not have. Did you do school before that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I went to college in the city and then I dropped out. All right, the 30 closed here. See, we have a level here. Closes right at it. The 1 hour's still no bottom wick. Might get one here. The fact that we just respected this 1 hour level is also a 30 level. I'm not looking for this flip. I would much rather see this flip bearish than this 30 flip bullish. But we shall see. Well, 15. You got some room, huh? Ain't gonna happen. Gang, I gotta go here. That's fine. What? Okay, jacket. Can you say story of the milk? Story of the milk. We'll wait here. Yeah, I'm about to call it. I want to see what this candle. I want to see if it makes the bottom wick. But realistically, there's not going to be a position here. I'm not going to take one here. I'm going to wait on the 4-hour closure, and that means I'm going to call it a stream. And I'm looking for the bottom wick entry on the next 4-hour. Right. So if we close bullish here above this range, I would like the 4-hour to hold over here. So we could eventually retest whatever highs we make here. Right. Wherever the high is, I would like to eventually get some buys. Whoops. Some buys from off these levels. Right. Eventually move up. Because the same way we've come down here, right? From all the way up there, all the big drop down. Right, it's the same way we should come up here. You see, we've tapped this area. And I'd say we need to come down there. Okay, like over here. And then just mirror that. Market likes to mirror. The way it comes down is the same way it comes up. So I would expect that hold there. And if it's the 4-hour, right, that would be the 4-hour bottom wick as long as we close above here. But remember, this is the last 30 of a 4-hour. So it likes to pull back in the last 30, last 15 to leave that top wick. Will it pull back enough to close below or above this level that we can use for a 4-hour bottom wick entry? I don't know, but it'll be the next 4-hour position. But me personally, I gotta run. This is not always this is the case, but it's just it happens once in a while. Like, and I gotta run, and today's not a longer stream, so if you're in the signal channel, stay locked in, because we had a trade after the stream today. We might have one when I'm back, and it won't be on stream again. It might be after the Asian session here. Okay. So yeah, signal channel, stay locked in. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if anyone's running anything in the Discord, but you guys can talk amongst yourselves, see if you want to run the stream over there. It's pretty cool, pretty dope for the community. Always appreciated. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Please like and sub to the channel. And if you paid attention, really pay attention to that 4-hour closure in about 30 minutes. All right. Thank you to everyone showing up here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do 2 streams again tomorrow. New York session. See you guys in the morning, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and tomorrow evening, Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, same place, same time, same place. All right. Outside of that, welcome to all the new members, and if you haven't done so yet, please drop a like, sub to the channel, and share this stream. As for me, gang, I gotta run. My time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Thank you, gang. My apologies for the short stream. Just tonight's one of those nights, and we've had a couple of them in the last week, so just bear with me. We'll have longer streams whenever I can, and I usually do. That's it. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Later.